Hey dummies. Sorry, I didn't mean it. This chair makes me feel like a father who's just slightly disappointed in you for coming home too late. You know, I need some reading glasses. Anyways, that's dumb. I wonder if my fan is too loud. I actually have an overhead fan because I'm in my new apartment. Yeah! So I moved in about a month ago, and I got my room all set up. I really love it. I'm back in school, which is really nice because I've been super bored. I applied for a couple jobs, so we're living. I just wanted to chat. I've got class in like half an hour, so I was like, why not sit down and chat with you guys in my new space? Maybe give you guys a little toury tour, because you know the only time I film is when I'm in a new place, and so that's what I'm probably going to be doing. I also have pink hair now. I'm away from the blue because pink is more my thing. So I wanted to talk a little bit about like social media, and then also a little bit about what's going on with me, because I know you all care so much. Basically, I've been thinking a lot about social media and why I kind of like it, and I know I talk about this kind of stuff a lot, and I always have these existential crises about them, but existential crises? I don't know. But I just like to talk about it. I think it's so interesting how we're never going to escape social media. Like, it's pretty much around forever. If you have a profile, you're pretty much going to be on it for the rest of your life, which is crazy. And then you die, and then what happens to your profile? Don't know. I'm nostalgic by nature. I'm an Enneagram 4 and a Taurus, if that means anything to you. It means something to me, but I'm not entirely sure what. But being able to look back on who I used to be, it sends me spiraling. I like to look back and remember those times.
Remember those times. Don't forget to remember those times. Just remember to remember those times.
But I also hate realizing that my hair is worse now, and so is my mental health. But looking back on those videos and realizing that I was so cute and full of hope, my natural hair was curly and it wasn't fried from bleach and dye, and I just like had such a little fresh face, and I was so excited about my future. I'm not saying I'm not anymore, but I'm just saying that now I feel like I'm super cynical and grumpy and really old. And so looking back on those little videos of me when I was just getting out of high school and I was like having fun. And I made a video about this before, my little vibe check video, about how I want to get back to that. But then again, like, I want to be that happy and be that hopeful and stuff, but I'm so much smarter now, and also I don't take a lot of shit anymore, when back then I just did all the time. I'm happy about growth. I'm proud of my growth, but I just miss my hair. It was so cute, and now I'm just trying to get it to where it's not completely hideous. Touching back onto like moving to new places and doing new things, moving to a new place is really lonely, and I don't know how you're supposed to meet people. You know what I mean? Especially with online classes, I'm like, I don't see a lot of people during the day. We can't talk to each other really because we're not very close. We have to wear masks, especially living off campus. You just drive to school, go to class, and get in your car and drive home. So it's kind of tough. I'm so lucky that I get to live with my roommates from my old school, but I still am just like, I want to do more things, and I want to kind of branch out more. So I'm going to work on that now that school's starting, and I hopefully have a job here soon. I don't know why I looked at my watch like that's going to tell me when I have a job. I hopped on Tinder because I'm so bored, but Tinder is boring. On Tinder, everyone always says like, oh, I'm 6'3", or like I'm 6 foot, like that matters, or if that matters to you, or since that matters to so many people. Is your height a deal breaker for enough girls to where you feel like you have to put that in your bio? Why do they do that? Are they tired of people asking them how tall they are? I don't know. So me moving here, I feel like there's not really a point to making a break for the big city. There's lots of air quotes here, sorry. When you're pretty much confined to your apartment with your 2 roommates that you dragged with you. And also, like, Lincoln isn't as big as I always thought it was. I did the math. I didn't do the math. I looked up 2 numbers and one was bigger than the other. But Lincoln is a lot smaller than Colorado Springs, and I definitely thought they were closer in size, and they're not. So it's a little embarrassing that I thought I'd be moving to a big city, but really it takes me 5 minutes to get anywhere. I'm not saying I really want to live in a huge city. Lincoln is big for Nebraska. I determined the size of a city based on how many Chick-fil-A's it has. Me and my roommate Olivia are running a half marathon in November, which is cool for us. We ran 5 miles this morning. So basically we're runners now. Basically we probably should be on the cross-country team. Hamilton is good. I saw it for the first time on Disney Plus, and now I'm obsessed with the music. And now I'm like one of those girls who's like, have you seen Hamilton? Listen to the songs. Even though I never saw it on Broadway. I like my classes so far. This channel has really just become like my diary, my little life update central. Honestly, I'm fine with it because I have no one else to tell these boring things to. Do you guys want a room tour? And you can't... Comment down below if you want a room tour. Okay, well, it looks like you all commented, right? You all commented and said you wanted a room tour, so that's what I'm going to do. I should probably clean it first, so give me a second. Ugh. Here we are. So I actually kind of got the master bedroom because I have a bathroom right across the hall from me. And I also got 2 closets. So this is the room. Okay, so here's the front door. Here's me in my Aladdin pants. This is a fit check, by the way. Okay, this is my first closet on this side on the left. And I actually have organized my clothes by color. I've got all my sneakers down there. And then up here, I've got my bins with socks, pajamas, underwear, all that. And then right across this little hallway area is my other closet. And this one's actually a walk-in one, kind of. And it's got all my jackets here. And if we turn on the light, I have like my flannels and my dresses and my business clothes, shoes I don't wear as much, laundry, t-shirts and shorts, and then a couple totes for storage. And then up here are all my pants. This is my favorite stack right here because it's my fancy pants. Then this is where I keep my backpack. So this is what the room looks like all together. It's really cozy in here. So starting with this side is my little dresser shelving unit. Got a bunch of stuff on there. It's just a lot of storage, art things, decorations and such. Here's my easel where I do art. And then over here I've got my cube, my chair that was in my first dorm room at Concordia with all my stuffed animals on it, some paints, and then I really like this wall because I like the nature theme of it. So I've got butterfly posters, records, and then up here is a star sign map, which I think is really interesting. And yeah, the lights all around the room are just some LED strip lights from Amazon. So over here, I got my little side table. There's my smoothie, candle, some books. I just keep a lot of my bedtime medicines and stuff in here. This lamp has been with me since my freshman year as well. Got this nice big tapestry and a little hanging pot that I want to put some flowers in. Above the window, I have a ton of pictures of my family and friends. A lot of old pictures, which I really like. A lot of me and my mom. I really like this part of the room. How it's decorated, it's one of my favorites. And then moving over here, I've got this like fairy curtain thing that I had at home. And then on this side, I've got a sun and moon tapestry. This big one on the ceiling, which I really like because it makes me feel like I'm in a fort. Here's my big bed, which I love so much. It's so comfy. Am I breathing weird? Okay, and then on this wall, this is my favorite wall for sure, though. I've got these little tarot card posters, which I think are really cool. They're like cloth. And then I've got all these anatomical flower posters, a picture of me and my sister, Frank Ocean, and then a couple more things. We'll move over here. Pieces of decoration on this wall, some records, my wind chime. And then I found these on Amazon as well. These like anatomical flower parts, like different from the other anatomical flower parts. These are human parts. And here I've got a scratch off map, which I've only scratched off Colorado because I'm kind of lazy when it comes to stuff like this. So I gotta finish up scratching off where I've been. But Maya got this for me for my birthday one year, so it was really cool. And then I also have this big map tapestry that was in my other room back at home. Here's my desk. Books that I've been reading, books that I just really like. This is my favorite book of all time. But yeah, I've got some devotion books I like to look through and some John Green and a lot of poetry books. And then I've just got my little desk area where I sit and do most of my classes on my laptop. I really like how it's decorated in here with the orange and the purple. The lights change color, so I really like that. At night, there's really good vibes, so you know me, all about those vibes. I also have a tapestry up there, which I think is kind of cool. It makes it feel like a little fort. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, maybe just text me and tell me, because at this point I'm not getting a ton of likes. So if you like it, shoot me a text, because if you're watching this, you definitely have my number. I can't believe I'm still making videos. It's been like 2 years since I started this, and it's just really just a hobby. It's not going anywhere, but I'm fine with it. I'm just having fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Later.